Hey, congratulations to Amazon getting the first Oscar nomination for a streaming service.
Yeah.
Manchester by the Sea, the most depressing movie you'll see all year. Actually,
have you seen it?
Yeah, it's tied with Moonlight for the most depressing movie of all time.
My wife liked it, but I can't bear to see it.
I loved it, and I highly recommend seeing it. But there's two things about it. It is a little grim, and yet the acting is stellar. The writing is stellar. The direction is stellar. And then there's a weird thing that I don't like, but I can't tell you. Well, I guess I could say this. I don't like how it ends. I can say
my
this.
wife gave me that hint.
Okay,
yeah.
put your fingers in your ears. If it doesn't.
No, wait,
end.
I haven't seen it.
It doesn't end. It doesn't. So it doesn't have an ending. It's more slice of life.
Oh, it's kind of like I shouldn't say it because people possibly didn't see the other movie that people are excited about.
Fences.
That doesn't end.
There's some great. Actually, the Oscar nominations are. There's some great movies.
I don't like La La Land. I'm just gonna say it.
Heartless.
I feel terrible. The most
heartless.
tied for the most Oscar nominations of all time. I didn't like it either.
I thought if you were going to make the musical, people should know how to sing.
They should know how to sing.
I just
Ryan Gosling.
That.
City
were
of
terrible.
stars, are you shining just for me?
And they wrote everything right out of the Emma. What's her name? The female star.
Emma Stone.
Emma
Stone.
Who is a great actress. She's so good in that.
Yes,
she is.
She
great,
is.
yeah.
But she's still. They wrote
She can't
everything
sing.
just out of her range.
And they can't.
Well,
and they can't dance.
I was fine with the dance.
She's so
thing.
cute.
And
She is cute.
for a musical, it doesn't have any catchy numbers. Can you?
No catchy numbers.
So
And it was kind of boring. Like,
But we know
I'm sorry.
why it got so many awards, right?
because it's a
about
musical.
Hollywood.
Why?
No, it's about Hollywood.
Oh, it's about Hollywood.
Right. It's about Hollywood and it's about singing and dancing. Like, obviously, it's going to win every award that is out there.
I mean, I love musicals. I would love to see a rebirth of the Hollywood musical, but this isn't it.
I can't stand musicals.
This is the antithesis. Well, maybe you'll like this.
you cold-hearted.
Have you seen it?
cynical. Yeah, I like it.
You're the reviewer. You're the only professional reviewer in the bunch.
It touched me because, well, you know why? Because rationally I could stand back and see all that. In the end, it touched me.
You know what? There is a wonderful moment in it, and if you haven't seen it, this isn't a spoiler, but when Gosling and Stone kiss, that incredible montage is amazing and lifts it up. Because up to that point, I was thinking.
I'm still mad because I got sucked into going to see Into the Woods. Nobody told me it was a musical.
Oh, you don't like musicals.
If you remember the
that's a great musical.
I know.
There was no singing or dancing in any of the commercials. So I got
and it's so funny. They decided not to market it as a musical. And I was watching the ads and I'm saying, this is a Stephen Sondheim musical. There's no singing in the ad.
Exactly.
They tricked you.
So I thought it was
we
just
know why.
They tricked me. They tricked me.
Isn't that
funny? I should ask
funny?
Hollywood for my money back.
I saw that, and I actually noted that because I knew the show.
My kids were laughing hysterically, like halfway into the movie.
Dad into a musical.
Is there singing and dancing through this whole thing? And they're like, yes, Dad, it's a musical.
I've done that to my husband, so it's
not only
enjoyable.
a musical; it's a very musical.
Yeah.
And actually, I didn't mind that one. Don't tell my.
You didn't mind Into the Woods?
Yeah, I didn't mind it, even though I got tricked into seeing it.
Oh, Meryl Streep's great in it.
She was great, yeah.
Anyway, Manchester by the Sea. Now, I don't know if Amazon really deserves credit for this because it's my understanding they didn't produce it from the beginning. They just bought it at Sundance.
Yeah.
So
well, they funded it, right? The same way they funded Transparent.
They didn't really fund it. They funded it. They funded the distribution of it.
Right.
It was already made.
I still think it's interesting that like Amazon, I mean, they're willing to shell out some big dollars at Sundance.
I agree.
They did it last year and they're doing it this year.
Somebody was telling me that that's the new thing now. All the streaming companies, Netflix, Amazon, go to Sundance now trying to find the next big hit.
And it paid off.
The next Moonlight.
Yeah, there was a bidding war, I think, for Manchester by the Sea.
Well, and it makes sense because they don't need to, I mean, these companies don't have the same agenda really as a Paramount and, Lionsgate. Right. They don't have to have a blockbuster.
Exactly.
Because they can monetize it later in other ways.
And I think in particular, Amazon, they have, this massive, massive business that has nothing to do with movies.
Yeah.
All they need the movie for is to get you to sign up for Prime.
Yeah.
Well, so I was looking with the death of Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh,
Maybe
I
we have
forgot.
Oh yeah.
It's a horrible.
Sad.
2017 is just as bad as 2016, folks.
Well, she was.
But I was
80.
looking back.
I mean, people do die in their 80s.
They do.
Know, but
If she were 40, I would say, oh,
Betty
that's
White is
sad.
still alive though.
Oh,
And Betty
it's
White,
awful.
95 years old.
Yeah, but what are we begrudging her?
No.
Um,
I'm just saying. I know this sounds heartless, but they're
Move on out, Betty.
She had
as,
enough.
as you get to a certain
Yeah.
age, it starts to become expected.
I was bored with her.
It's not like,
Hey.
oh my God, she died. How did that happen? She had diabetes. She was 80.
I was
We'll
actually
see how
going
you
to-
feel about it in 20 years.
I know. No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
She was so young.
She was
She'll be
so young.
So I was actually going somewhere with this, which was I had to review HBO in its early days when the only thing they made was excuses to have women raise their tops because, hey, it's cable, we can do that.
God, yeah.
And I forget the name of it,
They
but I looked
still
back
do
to
that,
my old
right?
reviews. They still do that. So my old reviews, and there was a Mary Tyler Moore movie that, to my mind, was the first good cable movie, pay cable movie.
Wait a minute. Don't tell us. Don't tell us.
I forget the name of it now. Now I got to look it up.
Tyler Moore cable movie wasn't The
hold
Burning
on.
Bed. That was Farrah Fawcett.
No.
Was she? Did she play a career gal? A plucky little career gal?
Oh hell, no,
Say
I
it.
lost it.
Her son died in it. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wasn't it? And her son was. Oh, that.
Oh hell.
Chat room. Move on,
Come on,
Betty.
chat room.
Is that?
Oh shoot, I can't find it.
Oh, that Move On, Betty is to Betty White. No, don't move on. That's terrible. Not Ordinary People.
No.
Was
it
it
was
Ordinary
cable.
Cable. Well, you know.
Oh.
I bet
Finnegan,
you-
Begin Again. Was that it?
Yeah, Begin Again.
Yes. Finnegan, Begin Again. HBO in 1985. Hallelujah! I wrote. Pay cable has at long last made a movie to love. In its effort to make adult movies, cable too often has equated mature taste with unsettled sex and violence. Finnegan has no flesh or blood. Instead, it boasts only a good taste and talent and a warm, funny, romantic tale. Mary Tyler Moore, Sam Waterston.
Is that how you found it? You went through your old clippings?
No, I searched Google.
Yeah.
That would be
Look at
sad.
that.
You'd have to get out the manila folders for that.
Look, it says,
Yeah.
a real winner, heartwarming and funny, Jeff Jarvis.
Oh no, you're kidding.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Oh, all right.
No.
Usually what they did was an amazingly awful movie. Amazing, Jeff Jarvis.
Right.
That must gall reviewers when they do that.
So I when we were starting Entertainment Weekly, I was still a TV critic at People,
Yeah.
and I complained in my column in People about how an NBC pinhead
Yeah.
had done that to her. And the publisher of the magazine went out to have one of the first meetings with NBC, and he met with the guy, and the guy said, "Tell Jarvis, I'm the pinhead."